Okay. Very end. God, I hope. I hope it's the end. Let's see here. Everything's getting picked up. Looking good. Hit resume. Origins is still not letting us capture the full window mode, but that's Origins. Okay. Ads, ads, ads. Let's go to the alienage. Alienage.
Yes.
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 We got Stefan in our party now because he's strong. He's taking out the enemies pretty quickly. But if you want me to change the party back, I can. But for now, hello. I'm Stefan. Let's see here. Critical strike, cinder armor, two-handed strength. Hey. We're gonna go to the alienage. Which I think is over here. Actually, I think we just go from the map. Boop. Almost done. We're so close. Okay, the alienage is literally the opposite way I was going. Classic Denerim problems. Still don't know who to buy Heelys from.
Another victory for the Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is saying.
Was it another victory? Yes. There's a fight on the bridge. Who's fighting us? What is happening? Looks like there's people just around that corner. Oh wow. Make him come to us.
As you said, always comes to this.
Boop. Oh my god, they trapped the space.
Now we go into battle. Is begun.
Bastards.
No quarter shall be given.
Must it always be you, kid? I shall do it. Now we go into battle.
There's a lot of them. Why are so many bandits in the middle of the city?
You battle a Qunari!
It's true. They do. No scrubs. Definitely. This was quite the setup, but like, I think it's crazy that the people of Denerim are like, oh, sometimes
It shall be done.
roving bands of bandits will just kind of be taken over. To the city. What's going on at the alienage? Probably racism. Probably. Culture of the alienage. Hooded courier.
Begone!
Okay.
What do you need?
I have a letter, bud.
I suppose a noble death fighting the blighted wretches is better than basking in this squalor. They'd better be paying well.
Okay.
We're not going to be mobbed, right? That's not something elves do here. Mob people.
What do you want? Money?
Dude.
You
This
think you
water
can
is
buy
very
us?
mirror-like.
You think we're so far? Someone's coming.
Thanks for running those thugs off. I thought they were gonna kill me.
My mic is crackly. Is it still crackly right now? Okay. Oh, a little loud there. How about now? Still crackly? Alright. Unplugged it and then plugged it back in. What was that about?
I knew I shouldn't have cut through here. Bloody knife ears.
There it is. Wow, I asked what was that about, and then... It's nothing, it's just racism.
Spare a silver for a war veteran?
Here you, bud.
Oh, Andraste, bless you, sir. I won't forget your face. No, I won't.
Andraste, bless me. Oh, God.
What a gorgeous tree. I wonder how old it is.
Oh, it's alive. That's good.
How do you even know they're working magic? They could just be chanting gibberish. It's not as if you'd ever know.
Facts.
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Help them never to be seen again.
Syrian.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy? What's wrong, Shem? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague?
Jesus.
Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons.
Yes.
These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
Slow down. Tell me what's going on. Balar's brother. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks, and none of them have been seen again. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
Interesting.
He's the elder, the person who guides us. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's important to us.
Okay. I'll go take a look.
They won't just let you in.
I wasn't gonna ask. Okay. I wish I knew the other option. One or two.
Well, there is another entrance in the alley. There's no crowd watching, no mages, and only one guard. You can try. Those guards mean business.
I can't pull up the screen. Even if I do, it doesn't actually change anything. Just for some reason, Dragon Age is not being fully captured. But only for Dragon Age. I tested out a bunch of other games and they're working fine. So I don't know why. So we're getting limited options here.
I ask you to stand back. Some of these people are carrying the plague. The alienage is not safe for visitors.
Welcome, welcome. Aren't you afraid of the plague?
If we did not know how to prevent the plague, we would not be here now.
What school of magic does this spell belong to? Our circle knows of none which fully prevents plagues.
You will have to excuse us, but we are not authorized to share the secrets of our circle with outsiders. For your own safety, we must ask you to leave now.
I thought I might be able to sweet talk them. Elf guard.
No, you can't go inside just for a moment. So you might as well walk right back around to the front doors. You shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague?
Keeping people from their families doesn't bother you? Aren't you afraid of getting the plague? I wish I knew what the other option was.
What's worse, dying of the plague or dying of hunger?
The plague?
I'll take my chances with the plague, thank you, if it means I get paid. I've been hungry. The novelty's worn off. Not enough to put up with all these questions. What do you want?
To persuade you?
6. Sure. I never saw you, and you never saw me.
Bye. The Van Burens. Letting us in.
Enemies approaching.
Oh my god.
As you say.
Surprise. Get him, Stefan.
I shall do it. It is begun.
A saw sword? That sounds impractical. Yeah, I figure like we're near the end of the game, so why not use some of that cash? Deep shrooms. Bring 8 males and 6 females for the next shipment. It's just racism.
Help us, please! We're not sick! Let us out of here!
Okay.
Thank you, friend. They took him away already, through the back alley. We don't know where exactly.
Looks like you got quite the shiner. I don't even know what I'm saying here.
You don't have to say that twice.
I guess it was like, get the hell out. Well, frick. It's crackling again? I don't know. Where's the USB cord for it? Alright. How's that? Is it still crackly?
It shall be done.
Here I am, talking with the human language known as English.
It is begun.
Ah, shit, I went out the front door.
What's in the maker's name?
Don't give them the advantage. No quarter.
Not as much.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
that.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Why is he attacking me?
I am not quite as nimble as I was.
Ah, this mic
shall
is
do it.
expensive. It should be working for a while.
As you say.
Honestly, I think it's a combo of a few things. Probably OBS did an update. The drivers did an update. Well, I like how the Tevinters come in and they're just like, this all makes sense.
Is someone there? Maker's blessing to you, child. Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by.
It's quite remarkable.
I appreciate your candor. Most stare. Or worse, the awkward silence. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Maleficar. He called flame from the air and burned my face. The scars have healed, but my sight will never recover. Don't be. Many of my brethren died in that battle. We'd heard rumors that there's an enclave of Maleficarum hidden in the alienage.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Sadly, not anymore. But I have years of hard-won experience. Often the chase is as difficult as the resolution. So I do the Maker's work in whatever way I can.
Well, I don't know what the second option is, so.
I volunteered for it. I was most adamant. I took my vows to serve the Chantry, not sit idly by.
Well, good on you, bud. Looks like it's making me say the next thing.
I have found no evidence of Maleficarum in the alienage. However, there is something else. This place, it's scarred like me. When I came here, I immediately could feel an air of hopelessness, despair. But over time, I felt the wrongness runs far deeper than that.
Diamonds?
I don't know. But the feeling of wrongness never wanes. And so I attempt to puzzle it out. I don't suppose I could impose upon you.
Sure.
It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard their sad tales. But I found no real evidence to support my fears. Ears alone have done all they can. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around the alienage for anything out of the ordinary.
There was a group of Tevinters who were capturing them for slaves.
I don't know. I have a feeling that there is something to be found, though. You seem capable. I have hope that you will find what I seek. Maker watch over you, child.
Thanks. Okay. Andraste's grace. Andraste blessing.
The house has eyes. But Grandma calls. You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy.
Nice.
Never met her, but she protected me. But I lost her amulet. Grandma, make the voices go away. Everything and nothing. They thirst for blood.
Classic.
More blood. The bad men in the house. The housemen. They came the night of shouting. All of us orphans were in there. Then the blood. Oh, the blood. Still bleeding. Poor animals. Poor us.
Oh my.
No, sir. No, sir, indeed. Don't go into the orphanage. The bad men will take you too.
To the orphanage.
Oh, it's good to see you again, friend. You were so generous to me before, and these are other veterans.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, and an orphan. Please, my lady, can you spare some coin?
Wow.
I am insulted. A veteran campaigner am I. And Oli is as bereft of parents as anyone's ever been.
My mom is especially dead.
No need to mention that, Oli. Will you help us?
No.
Ah, can't blame a fellow for asking, eh? Well, let's go, Oli.
I don't trust that. That's sus.
It is begun.
It's you. Come in.
Hello.
I didn't thank you before, did I?
No.
I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the Purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
I already gave them money. They just wanted more money.
It's a plague, so they say. I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is. There are mages from Tevinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Yeah, maybe they were recently sexy snowmen and they've simply been given scarves coming to life. That's why everyone's jacked. They were all just sexy snowmen before.
Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn. I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Tevinter here helping to treat it.
Wow.
But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Okay. Well, I killed them.
Of course. Good day, then.
So, thank you for your knowledge. Continue to live. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh.
What happened? Some of the elves ran out, but I didn't recognize any of them. Where are all the others?
They were the only ones inside.
How is that possible? They've taken dozens of us into quarantine. Where else could they be? It makes no sense. Let me see that. What does this even mean? They can't be shipping people, can they?
Well...
Shipping them where?
Tevinter. They are shipping them to Tevinter. The person's name was Tevinter Guard. So, 2 and 2.
No. People go in, but they don't come out. They aren't shipping anything out of there that we've seen. They could be moving through the back alleys. There are all sorts of buildings back there. They could be using one as some sort of warehouse, staging area.
Okay. There's a key.
There are apartments off the alleys. I would go to the back of the hospice and maybe follow the alley from there. If you find any more information, please let me know. I refuse to accept that they're all simply gone.
Venatori. I don't know if they had the Venatori yet. I'm sure the Venatori existed, but they probably just weren't big or well known yet. Checking out the apartments. What's going on in the apartments? Little slavery in the apartments. Boop. Hello. Oh, you look sick.
Don't stare at me.
I shan't. Oh my.
Who's there? Stay away!
Where are all the people?
I don't know. You gotta ask someone else.
I'm not gonna ask twice. I should probably do the intimidation thing, because he's just gonna give me the runaround. Da-da-da. All right.
I don't know. I swear. I only saw them take people away. Took them right out of their beds. Dragged them down the hallways. Maker, the little one's crying. Through the landlord's old office. They go in there, they never come back.
What about that guy?
I saw him. They marched him through the hall with a bunch of others, all tied together like pack mules. Every few days, they come back. It's like a parade, a silent one. Men and women and children. You have to go. They'll be back soon. They'll find out I talked and they'll take me too. Please, just go.
Why stay? That's the real question. Knock, knock. Vealbone. A sextant. How did my quest update? Oh, we gotta find this landlord's old office. Try to place traps at choke points.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait. You're no Tevinter.
I'm not.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm the Grey Warden. Who the hell are you?
Oh no! I've heard of you! Attack!
More enemies ahead!
So you have heard of me. Okay.
How we do battle?
I shall do it. Nothing but excitement.
Let's have at it!
Very well.
Critical shot. Critical shot.
Okay, done with you now.
Back!
My magic will make you
They.
Rude.
It's Gusha!
I appreciate when the baddies have heard of me and they're scared.
It
so
is
they just
begun.
scream. It makes me feel important. That was the one thing we were talking about, me and Michelle, about Veilguard.
As you say.
And compared to like just playing Inquisition, I missed it how like when you're the Inquisitor, you were so damn cool. Like everyone knew about you. But when you're a Rook, they're all like, who's this clown? Why are you here? I missed the prestige of the fame. Inquisitor.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities.
This is so awkward. We're wearing the like almost the same outfit.
I'm not with the authorities.
Oh? An errant group of do-gooders, then?
Yes.
You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we've been given dispensation to do our business here. You Fereldans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals?
You're slavers? Come on now.
So I should feel kinship for these sheep? Don't be a fool. I am Tevinter first and a servant of the Minrathu Circle second. Those are the things that matter. But enough. I am here to halt your slaughter, nothing more.
Then step aside, or be the next victim.
I am no fool. I can see that you are capable. So be it. I will let Caladrius deal with you while I fetch the Regent's men. I suggest you leave while you still can.
Oh, we should have killed them, but... I didn't see that option. Ah, nuts. Got honey all over my knees. I like how I cannot loot this giant pile of gold. Surprise! Oh,
so be it.
Don't run away.
It shall be done.
Oh.
Good. Another down.
There's more in there.
You asked for it.
Where's Stefan? He got a little nervous. We do give our gold away.
It shall be done. Very well.
Give me your heels. You come here. Oh, what? How'd they hit us? Can I hit them? That is so weird.
I shall do it. Don't give them the advantage.
I shan't, because I can apparently shoot through walls. Feel free to heal me, Win.
Quickly, we must fight. Come, let us in. Enough.
It is begun.
Look at that. I knew it. To Winter Soldier. To Winter Soldier.
Very well.
I'm gonna save the game because we're actually doing pretty good.
More enemies ahead.
Feel free.
Careful.
Stunned me.
It is begun.
Don't give them the advantage.
Do you really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Best be wary.
When we discussed this, canonically, you are 49 years old. You are not an old woman.
As you say.
You can't even retire yet.
I am Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about.
I am. And I don't care who you are, but you're gonna die.
Seven of them we could take on.
One can hardly get a word out of the Regent besides Warden these days. It's surpassed even gold in popularity.
How do you know, No Gain?
Yes, you would be curious about that, wouldn't you? I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help.
No. I'm not. No.
More of an arrangement, truth be told. One that disappears the moment angry armed intruders storm my abode. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Logain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Gwaren upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
I feel dirty. We're not considering this, are we?
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes?
I like resorting to barbarism.
Interesting.
Ooh, I like that one. You leave everything and you get out with your hides.
Now, that's not much of a deal, is it? Let's do this the hard way, then. Men, shall we?
I think you shan't. Okay, I'll aim for that one. Oh, surprise. Oh, wow.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Anon is unkunt.
Alright, let's go!
Try that again.
Blast! Let us end this. Comes to this, doesn't it? Strike. Quickly. I shall do it. It is begun.
Enough!
Not enough.
Enough! It seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender.
Perhaps you should be left to the mercy of these elves, eh?
Wait! Hear me out, dear lady. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service for you.
Little service? He is talking of blood magic. Surely you would not consider such a thing.
I love how I can't see the fucking option.
Most wise.
Then, I don't suppose you would consider just letting me go?
Oh, this game and its inability to be captured by OBS.
Ah. Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
No!
I'm going to crush you! We are victorious.
Entree.
You don't look like a Tevinter. Not that it means much.
Wow.
Are you one of them? What happens to us now?
You're free.
Shiani? Did she send you here? Praise the Maker. We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone. Let's go home.
We did it, everyone. We defeated racism.
It shall be done.
The Tevinter, they always make them like these big boogeymen in the game. And then it's interesting in Veilguard that you're working with a bunch of them. Obviously, they're not a monolith, right? It's a whole country of people. All right. We gotta sell a lot of garbage and look through the garbage, but primarily sell it.
There's nobody to play with me.
Have you tried spirits?
Maker, help me.
Yeah. Where's the orphanage? The hospice, the store, the hospice, apartments, a compound. That's where I was. Syrian's house. Well, Shiani, looks like you're good.
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces. Anyway, what I mean by all this is... thank you.
I shall do it.
You're welcome. I don't remember what the main quest was. I just remember they said, go check out the alienage.
Look who's here. I heard all about what you did to those Tevinters. Nice work.
Thank you. Can I have a look at your wares?
Of course. Just keep it quiet.
Why am I keeping this quiet? Wouldn't you want people to know that you sell things? Perhaps I'm the one who's wrong. Let's see what Alistair's wielding. Is this better than his? It is, but is it one-handed? Main hand? Awesome. Sell these. And these. And the mace. I appreciate this little thing that lets me compare everybody's stuff. Alright, that Acolyte staff is junk. Ooh, I'll equip those. How about you, Stefan? Are these good for you? No, his are better. And if his are better, then Alistair's is better. Everyone's favorite part of the game. Selling stuff. Ooh, win. Let's see here. No, hers are better than those. Sweet. Okay. So, give me anything healing related. Because I burn through this so fast. You got... Any of that elf fruit? That sweet, sweet elf fruit? You don't. It's okay. I shall forgive you. Because you had many Heelys. Oh, Arcane Warrior. Oh, that means I have to buy back one of those stupid ones.
Look who's here. I heard all...
Nuts. Let's see here. 1050, main hand. Alright, I just need one. Bastard. Charging me for it. Okay.
I shall do it.
Oh, I think I'm... Talk to this man.
It's you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Please, come in. Tell me, how is Duncan?
Very dead.
He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the news is bad. I am sorry to hear that. I knew that the Warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them.
He had the calling.
He came here, now and then, to look for potential recruits. Perhaps that seems strange to you, but Duncan was a man who knew that talent could emerge in the most unlikely places. We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway.
No, they were selling you.
Please, take this. Duncan gave it to me years ago. I suspect you'll put it to better use than I would.
Item received. I wish it told me what the item was. We'll never know. Well, enjoy. Where's my quest log? Current quests. No. Denerim. I have to return the sexton to the chanter. I'm not working with the Antivan crows. Find the missing elves. I literally did. Oh, I see. Then I just have to go back. Okay. Alright, we're heading out then.
It shall be done.
That was terrible.
Begone!
So kind. The people of Denerim. Who doesn't love the time in Denerim? Don't stab me. Just trying to go to the market. It's everyone in Ferelden, it's like, hey, how's it going? And they just start stabbing you. There's no conversation. Ferelden people are frightening.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
That's true.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Those who bring ham without
Lovely.
provocation to the least of his children are breaded and...
Those who will bring ham. I think the queen wanted to talk. I forgot to go talk to her. And then we should talk to the Arl. And I think we should be dandy. Well, we just find the damn queen. Win. Ileana. Anora. Do 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 do. Knock knock.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me.
I did.
First, let me say that I knew your family. Eleanor, in particular, was dear to me, and what Hal did was unforgivable. How fitting he died at your hands.
Thanks.
I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Hell yeah. Do it up. Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
Sounds great.
That is good to hear. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me? No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, thank you.
I don't see what everyone's talking about. She seems nice enough. I think so. Like, her dad's trying to kill her. Which is classic. Ferelden. She wants to be on the throne. She's been leading the people this whole time. You know, like when she was married. And, like, stuff was going okay. I wouldn't say it's going swimmingly, but it's going okay. Alistair doesn't want to be king. He doesn't have any ability to be king. And she does want to rule, so why not? And then she'll give her support to help rebuild the Grey Wardens because we got decimated with her father killing most of them. Looks like this dude has like pure black eyes.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
All those people were in the dungeon because of Hal, the guy who killed our character's parents. That's why they were all there.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Oh my god, we're getting close. We're so close. I can taste it. I forgot the Blight was even happening, honestly. Because everything that's going on. You damn well better be.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because it's the Landsmeet, and then it's the final chapter. The final, like, bit. Shouldn't say chapter, like, final little adventure. To go fight the Archdemon. The Royal Palace. Someone's gonna try to fight us on there. Taking longest route. That's surprising that no one tried to fight us.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair,
If you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself.
Wow.
The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Oh yeah, Morgan is in this. Turn aside. Serve your queen and save Merrick's throne.
You say that with such righteousness. Loghain used to have that ring in his voice. He has not sounded that way in many months now. It is not so clear an enemy when it is your own people you fight.
Let's see. How can you support this man who killed your king? How can you support his war? He sold his own people into slavery. Stop talking and show me the way. Slavery, probably.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Cailan died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
He didn't.
Cailan was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
It definitely didn't.
I am not so blind as you think, Warden. I saw the tension between Cailan and Loghain. My lord is a man of fierce passions, none fiercer than defending this land. If Cailan threatened that, but whatever he did, it was only in defense of Ferelden.
Man, you must be so fit with all these gymnastic routines you're doing to jump through these hoops.
Fine, you're right. What would you have me say, Warden? Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
I do ask you to.
I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Mercy? You think I'm gonna show Loghain mercy? After the countless people he's killed?
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Loghain.
Tell us, Warden. How will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
I will say, this voice actor for Loghain really, like, gives it his all.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Cailan's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
And you allowed Rendon Howe to imprison and torture innocents.
The Warden speaks truly. My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him, some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Howe was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Howe may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
Oh, there's so much gutters here. I got a little feast. Do we bring up him selling the elves? Leaving Kaelin to die? Sending a blood mage to poison Arl Aemon? Stealing the throne from his own daughter? So much. Well, we know they're all human here, so they're not going to really kill a whole lot about the elves just yet. But they do hate Tevinter. But they're all terrified of blood magic, and we got the dude here to back up that he was indeed being poisoned. So I think we'll go with that one.
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
I never said it was an apostate.
I neither know nor care who Aemon has offended enough to warrant assassination attempts. I do, however, very much want to know what you've done with my daughter.
We're discussing your crimes, son.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies, our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
Yeah, there are like 10 people.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
I knew the people of Ferelden would do the right thing.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Aemon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Oh, I wish I could see the other options, but...
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this.
A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me.
Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Probably Alistair. That seems fitting. Because he has better armor and weapons. Honestly, we're kind of squishy since we're an archer. It wouldn't be good to go up against a guy literally covered in armor.
Then let us test the mettle of our would-be king. Prepare yourself.
I'm not trying to make him king. Get him. Get him. Alright, so obviously you're attacking this dude, but let's see what we got. Shield cover, no. Shield bash, maybe. Shield pummel, that sounds nice. You'd rather threaten or defense. Overpower, sounds good. Precise strike, assault, yes. Holy smite. Start with that. Oops. He did take down a dragon. Do that. Oh, he beat me to the same move.
Make a guide my sword! I fight for Ferelden!
Well done. Well done.
I'm saying well done.
Let's go!
Wonderful. I feel like we're gonna use up all our damn.
Done. Yeah! Let's grab some glory!
How are you missing, Alistair?
Most excellent.
Excellent! To victory! Excellent! Yeah! This part takes forever! Are we done yet? I'm Marek Maker! Colonel Maker!
Most excellent.
Yes!
Yes! Well done.
Oh my god.
All right.
Excellent.
Make a guide my sword!
So, there is some of Marek in you after all. Good.
Forget Marek. This is for Duncan.
Oh! He was gonna kill you.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
No.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Enora. Warden, will you help us?
Yes, I can settle this.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
Oh, look, we do have the option that he could be king and we can rule beside him. But I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to be taking out... You wanted to talk with Al? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, he's been very transparent. He doesn't want to be king. He doesn't want the responsibility of the throne. He hates even having the royal blood. I thought we were in accordance to this. You wanted to see if he changed his mind? He literally said that he didn't want it. Like when they're like, all right, Alistair's going to be king. And he's like, what? No, I don't want it. He's like, we didn't decide that. So that's what makes me believe that if he wanted it, he probably would have said, okay.
Thank you, Warden. You were wise not to disrupt Ferelden's governance any further in a time of such crisis. My first act as Queen must be to insist on receiving Alistair's oath before all the Landsmeet, to relinquish all claim to the throne for himself and his heirs.
Oh, I never wanted it. I mean, yeah, of course. Happily, in fact.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a Blightfeet and armies to gather, and I appoint this woman to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall now struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. We shall triumph over it. We are Ferelden.
Look at that. My sound is super glitchy, no doubt.
So it's done. My father is dead. I never thought he would go so far. I never thought it would end like it did. Such a waste.
Alright, which one? Sorry, wish we didn't have to kill your dad, or your dad was a war criminal? One. Okay.
That is true. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united Ferelden, Warden. Now we face the Blight.
Rabble rouser. I'm not talking to that weirdo. We can find Alistair. Talk to him. He's over in Eamon's room, if I remember correctly. There he is, looking at books.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room.
Ask away. Of course.
Oh, it's literally just the normal stuff. We can't select other things. Nice. Oh, this game. Alright, guess we're going to Redcliffe. Doop, doop, doop.
Yes.
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 So this is literally the last mission. On the road again. Heading to Redcliffe on the road again. Soon to be free of Dragon Age Origins. Off to play 2. I think I can use a controller for 2. Oh, I'm excited. Things are going well here, I can see.
It's you! The Grey Warden! Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
What monsters?
Just a few hours ago. Not that long after everyone was evacuated to the castle. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here. But it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Quiet.
I didn't see anything that I'd call an archdemon. Isn't that supposed to be a big dragon? No, nothing like that. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Yeah, I'm so excited for 2. Shot that one's head off.
All right, let's go!
We must have victory.
Ah.
This is annoying.
Hated that.
Well, that's one less to worry about.
Best be wary. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Man, I'm feeling so strong. I get it's supposed to be like we're a hero now.
As you say. Very well.
Blast it!
Get him!
It shall be done.
Get off!
I think we work well together.
I shall do it. It is begun. As you say. Very well. As you say.
Just a casual waltz through this place. There's gonna be something that's gonna be crazy powerful. I just feel it in my jellies. They're letting us have some fun.
We must strike quickly.
There it is.
Foolish! Or fools they!
Let's grab some glory.
I defeated one.
Did defeat.
Very well. I shall do it.
Missed!
They are being slow.
That should not have taken as long as it did.
I shall do it.
Who we? Oh. Dragon Age has to stop with fighting dogs all the time. Where are we supposed to be on? I guess the castle? I feel like this is gonna hurt. Well, let's go to the castle. Yeah, when they charge you in Veilguard, it's pretty good. The combat in Veilguard is just so satisfying. Rolling around, little Sonic Hedgehog. You gotta roll around at the speed of sound. You got places to go, you gotta follow your rainbow. I think this is the way to the castle. Question mark. Veilguard is a beautiful game. It's so polished. Like, there's surprisingly few bugs when you play it. It's impossible to have no bugs. So there's going to be something, but that's the nature of software development.
It shall be done.
Don't give them the advantage.
So strong.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Watch out!
Got him.
Very well.
Quickly! We must fight!
Another point.
I shall do it.
It's an alpha, bro. Red pill.
Quickly! We must fight!
Let us end this.
How is this game lagging? This is an ancient game.
Come, let us end
Let's grab some glory.
I must make
This is annoying.
Okay. Looks like we took care of that. Good job. Let us in now. Oh. Alpha Ogre.
I shall do
Get him! Get him!
as you say.
Let's be wary.
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness.
What happened?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Take me inside.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
Yeah, it takes you a little bit to get used to like new fighting styles for different video games and stuff like that, but I feel like they did a pretty clean ramp up for Veilguard.
It is a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
How certain are we that this is good information?
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
We gotta get going.
Word has been sent, but they need more than warning. They need our armies.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Maker preserve us.
And we won't be able to reach Denerim within 2 days.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
All right.
The Horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march. And hope the army collected here gives you the chance you need. Arleman, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak, Your Majesty.
Then give the order. The longer we delay, the longer Denerim will be at the mercy of the Horde.
An excellent question.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
Excellent.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Shelley, I have to ask, because we know how Grey Wardens go. Are you going to have this character take Morgan up on their offer? Oh, it's the dwarves.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally, they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to...
It is gross.
Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about. Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endron passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
And so you should be. I was hoping you'd have some Grey Warden trick up your sleeve, truth be told.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
Don't we always?
There's a reason to get drunk, if ever I heard one.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet.
Okay.
Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
We can talk to Al to see his opinion on the matter, as I'm sure it's going to be brought up once the characters have this discussion. Oh, such a cute puppy. It's the cutest little baby poo. See what they have to say.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you? Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe? I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it.
Okay. Stefan?
What is your wish, Kadan?
All right, we're besties. Guess he doesn't have anything unique.
As you wish.
I guess none of them do, except for Alistair. Oh.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my...
Give me Healy's. Alistair had to use a lot. Alright. I don't think I really have much to sell. Nothing there. Green blade. Gift to the Grey. Oh, that's a dagger. What's that? Enchantment. I just want to get to the final battle. Like, let's go. Show me the end of Origins. Speaking of which.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Let's.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Style. And yeah, there's always a lot of pre-endgame faff.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough.
A taint.
The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead. A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way. In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Dang.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Here's the convo. So, I've been looking over at you two, and I really like your vibe.
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole? I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
What's the ritual?
It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some might call it blood magic, but that is but a name. There is far more to fear in this world than names.
Go on.
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Oh, Dragon Age Origins.
Alistair despises me. You know this. He rarely listens to reason, but he would listen to you. You, of all people, could influence him. Think about what I offer you. You will live, as will Alistair. You could slay the Archdemon and live as a hero, something no Grey Warden has ever done. In return, I conceive a child, one who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Yeah, why not the other guy?
Even if I thought Riordan could be convinced, he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight.
He would. Alistair would do it to save us, without a doubt. Yeah, right? Well, it's gonna be like a persuade, and that's gross. What do you want to choose? Say, I'll go talk to Alistair? Because I'm sure Alistair can still say no. If he doesn't want to do it. Sure. We can reload if it's gross.
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
4? Oh, you... Here, we're gonna make a new save. A gross decision. The darkest hour, yeah, pretty much. Hey, Alistair!
I see you can't sleep either. I also saw Morrigan outside your room earlier, and the look she gave me. Ooh, that was icy even for her. Is something up?
Yep. We need to talk.
Oh. I guess whatever Morrigan had to say, it's big. This is what I get for becoming king. Everyone always brings you the bad news.
not
So what
king.
is it then? Rats running amok? Cheese supplies run low? I can take it.
Should we do 3? What if I told you there was a way to avoid dying tomorrow? It seems like the most reasonable approach.
You mean with the archdemon, right? If you mean running away, I can't do that, but you don't mean that, do you? What is this about?
One or two?
Oh, something Morrigan cooked up, no doubt. What do you need me to do?
I guess there's only the thing.
Cute. This is payback, right, for all the jokes? But you're not joking. You're actually serious? Wow. Be killed by the archdemon or sleep with Morrigan. How does someone make that kind of choice? You're not actually asking me this, are you? What kind of ritual is this, anyway?
Yeah, do we just tell him the truth of the matter that'll produce a child? Probably should know the full truth of it, but would that bother him more? Two? Okay.
What? I must be hearing things, but are you telling me to impregnate Morrigan in some kind of magical sex rite? This child, why would Morrigan want such a thing? Does she want an heir to the throne?
Yeah, sorry you're in this game, Al. Why don't you ask her yourself? She will not tell him. She refused to say. That's true. I think she wants some kind of old god. I think she just wants a powerful mage kid. Also, why is he acting like he's king? We did the decision that he wasn't king, and he's got all the dialogue options. I'll just say 2, because that's the truth.
Why am I not surprised? Look, even if I was willing to entertain this idea, and I'm not saying I am, is this really what you want me to do? Are you sure?
Well, it is 1 or 2. Why can't we be normal is the theme of Dragon Age. There's no normal. And look, even that painting is watching us, just staring. Why would we have this conversation with the door open? Okay, then I guess I'll do 1. Just say trust me on it, and then he can make the decision if he wants to do it or not. Sound cool, yeah? Yeah, our character is in love with him. And this is a way that they can survive and actually... 2? Okay, I'll say 2.
No, I can't. I can't do it. You can't ask me to do this, not like this.
Wow, there's many options. Do you want to risk dying tomorrow? I'm sure he would. I would do it myself if I could. If you loved me, you would do this. It's important. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing that it hinges on, right? 2? Yeah, I could say 2.
Oh, great. Of all the times to regret being a man. Look, just because I have the proper... just because I can... Look, that doesn't make this a good idea.
The loved one? You want me to say the loved one, too? I guess that used to be 3. And you said you can say 3 if you want. Okay. Here we go.
So, that's how it's going to be, is it? I suppose I'll just have to live with the fact that you have me completely wrapped around your finger. All right, I give up. I'll do it. Oh, where is she? Let's go and get this over with before I change my mind.
They don't show it, right?
Work is done.
Great. This isn't a dream after all.
What is it to be, then? Has a decision been reached?
Yeah.
Wait. I want to ask about this child. The one you... want.
Interesting. Honesty wouldn't have been my first choice.
I just want to be sure that you're not going to use this... against Ferelden. That this bastard child of mine isn't going to show up some year.
Of that, you have my word.
Oh, why don't I feel any better about this? All right. Let's just get this over with.
Let us go somewhere more private, Alistair, and believe me when I say you will not hate this quite so much as you believe.
Well, I don't want to get banned. They did. They did try to make it sexy. She even, like, blew out a candle and stuff. That leather shirt should protect him. This game...
We have gathered all the forces we can.
Two is around the corner.
The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
So Denerim's doing well.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. This woman beside me is a native of Ferelden, risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. She is proof that glory is within reach of us all. She has survived despite the odds, and without her, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my husband, your King Cailan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden!
It's a lot of magic weapons. Surprised the Darkspawn are running. It'd be interesting if, like, the Darkspawn, the way they looked was based on the Archdemon that was being risen. You could explain it like that. They didn't, but that'd be interesting. I shall. They're gonna make me fight first.
Don't be a fool.
As you say.
You cannot win.
Oh, everyone's here.
Good. Another down. Away with you.
To victory!
Appreciates that.
It's your time to die.
Come and get it. Another battle, I see.
It shall be done.
Come, let us end this.
I shall do it.
Dope, dope.
Very well.
Best be wary.
Very well. I shall do it. As you say.
By the Maker. Blast!
Am I supposed to be going somewhere?
Your druid can save some dignity. Defend yourself. Missed.
Oh, I guess I'm following that dude.
Begin the onslaught.
What did I tell you?
Best be wary.
Doesn't look like my attacks are hitting these creatures.
Hopefully you do not fight as poorly as you smell. Quickly, we must fight. Away with you.
This game.
I shall do it.
I'll try to be merciful. We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Fine thing we've done.
A fine thing, I'd say. Bottleneck. Okay, let's look at the map. Oh, someone I gotta go talk to.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners. We're outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
Wait, you mean take the size of a regular party? Okay.
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you. Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Yes.
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 Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Love that. Not this dude.
Do you have a preference?
Liliana's like a tactician, so... Because Morgan's a little more about like ancient spellcraft. Ogren's drunk. And the other one's a dog. So, alright. Liliana.
I will? I will.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
So this is it then. All that we've been through has led up to this. Whatever happens now, to either of us, know that I am proud, infinitely proud, to have called you friend.
Oh.
Onward then, and may the Maker smile fortune upon us.
Yeah, the baby puppy should be the real
Well,
leader.
this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
Don't worry, I'll be back. Precious little angel baby.
Are you ready?
Fuck yeah.
The enemy waits. Shall we grant him the death he asks of us?
Hell yeah.
Then let us bring this gift to the Archdemon. We will take the field and stand together to see our enemy fall.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far, It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. I wish I could go with you.
It's less dangerous here.
I respect your decision to keep me here, even though I would have gladly stood by your side even to the death. You have been a true friend, and I will be extremely cross with you if you don't return. Be careful out there. I will see you soon.
We will see you in more games to come.
After all that, I will not be going with you?
No. You gotta be careful. I cannot trust you in your delicate condition.
I would still see this to the end, but so be it. Let us part ways now. You go your way, to your destiny, and I go my way, to mine.
Thanks for letting me live.
Go then, slay the Archdemon. Live gloriously and well.
So, this could be it. Soon this will be finished. One way or another.
Love you.
And I love you. Always.
Alright, team.
Now this may be the answer to the Arishok's question.
Kill those godless bastards!
We're counting on you, Warden!
Make her watch over you!
This game has felt like a crime. Here and there. But hey. We're at the end. And I like the companions, for the most part. Okay, we gotta... Oh right, we gotta find those generals. Okay. Womp womp. Off to the market. Gonna do some shopping. Wartime shopping. Shopping in the market. We're so close. The Dracon River. Of course, that goes into the Amaranthine Ocean. Lake. Bay. Whatever that was. Oh. Shit.
Nothing but excitement. No quarter shall be given. No quarter shall be given.
It is begun. I shall do it.
And back!
My magic will make
Oh, you can summon different kind of soldiers.
Oh, I am far too old for this.
Just die already!
We must have victory.
Our skill has won the day.
Okay. Gotta look around for this general. I thought they would have given me Healy. What would be this? As far as I'm aware, we went to recruit everyone. There's some ally we missed. Nothing there.
It shall be done. Comes to this, doesn't it?
Watch out!
This part takes forever!
Who's the general?
Must have victory.
You asked for it! Right then! Yeah!
Come on, gang. Why are they attacking me?
We must fight! Let us run quickly! Lost!
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Excellent!
That's one general down. Oh, I forgot to summon troops. Wow. I'll do that for the next general. So the other general is at the alienage, I believe. This one was like primarily melee, so I imagine they're going to make the next general either be magic based or some kind of ranged. I did not. I will save when I load. Excuse me. Oh. Oh dear.
You! It's you! The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
That's literally why I'm here.
Fight? But we have no armor and only simple weapons. We'll be slaughtered.
Go for safety.
All right. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run, all of you! Run for your lives!
Here we go.
By the Maker!
Oh wow. That's a lot of them. Whoa.
By the Maker!
Where are these dwarves? Oh no.
I shall do it.
Oh, there are the dwarves.
It shall be done.
bad. We only lost we lost 2 dwarves, but still not bad.
Darkspawn. There is no glory in bloodshed.
As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. There.
Let's have at it! Let's make this quick!
Noise.
I shall do it.
Just looking for Heelys. Oh, we leveled up a little bit. Okay, let's do this real quick. Genuinely, none of this matters. Boop, boop, boop. Try to live. Alright. Lastly, Stefan. Does not matter. All right. We only lost 2 soldiers. Rude. Rude.
As you say.
Yes, that's... Gotta make our way through the palace first. So I guess it's the palace, then we make our way through the keep, and then we fight that flying lizard. The game has been getting considerably more and more laggy as it goes on. Okay. Oh.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Yeah, I have a feeling they did not optimize the the NPCs. Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm playing as Liliana? Surprise.
It's your time to try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Oh, that's cool.
You're no match for my
Tear them apart!
Die!
You should run while you can.
I don't like a song of scream your song.
No game. You're pathetic. You're no match for my blood.
Push them back! Here comes trouble!
Oh my goodness. I forgot to level up the characters.
To be merciful!
It's possible if we go far enough back, would you still be in combat? Or aren't you? Yeah, it's still gonna be combat.
Oh, this should be good.
I shall.
No game will have your head pathetic.
Now we can have
You're no match for my blade.
Run while you can.
Okay. Take a moment to level up. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, well.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Yes.
Right away.
I have a feeling that's not the last fight that Leon's gonna have to do. So let's go. We leveled him up. Let's get to the palace. palace, yeah. Amaranthine Ocean. We got the North Road, we got the West Road. We got all the roads, really. Uh-oh. Dang. Well, that's why he can't do it. But he gave us an advantage. Oh my. Come on, team.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Nuts.
Vashadan!
Yeah, Vashadan. That means garbage. We know that now.
As you say, very well.
Go!
Nothing but
down!
It shall be done.
No quarter shall be given.
Let me really injured here. Just so you know. Let me.
Alistair. Get out of the bad spot.
Really injured here. Just so you know.
Enough.
It is begun.
Get off.
Let us end this. I shall do it.
Ooh, a Healy. Oh, the leg is real.
Very well. It shall be done.
Actually got real hit points.
Enough.
Always comes to this, doesn't it?
That dead you're wearing, it really suits you.
Yay.
It is begun.
This is definitely the kind of game where they have you appreciate a sword and board.
It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it.
Okay. Looking good, looking good. What do I want to play as? I don't know. Oh, you play as Hawk, right? So could make Hawk a mage. That'd be interesting. We never really did a first playthrough as a mage in any of the games.
Don't give them the advantage.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
It is begun.
Annoying.
I must.
I was gonna say, Stefan, get out there.
Very well. As you say.
No quarter shall be given.
I shall do it. Let us end this. As you said, victory. Now we go into battle.
We must gain the advantage.
I shall do it.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
There we go. I could play as a rogue in 2. It's not my preferred playstyle, but it's an option. Oh, look at that. Cleared the palace. We've only lost 2 soldiers. It'd be interesting to see if we could like summon all of them for like a big fight, but I have a feeling it would completely crash the game. You'd have to put all the settings to like their lowest. This is such an old game. They must just have so many spots in the game that are just bleeding resources. That's why it takes so much. Just parts that were never really optimized, but yeah, I think if anything for the dragon, it would be wise to use like mages or the elves. Something range.
Very well. It is begun. I shall do it.
Oh, it's a dragon thrall?
Now you fall.
It shall be.
We've got 3 alpha bros. Don't just leave this to me.
On you go.
Targeting the healer.
Now we go into this.
Awful thing.
We must have victory.
Come on, team.
Don't give them the advantage. Get off. We must gain the advantage.
It is done.
Come, let us end this.
Whew. That was a lot.
I shall do it.
Can I destroy these things?
I shall do it.
We're so close. Discord. Defender. Wow. No one rushed to help me all at once.
Best be wary.
Oh, you rat bastard.
Don't give them the advantage.
Take this! Attack!
Ooh. Makes sense now why they were taking so long to get to me. This person didn't even have time to put their boots on. Right. Lovely.
Darkspawn have sensed us, as you say.
That's bad.
nothing but excitement traveling with you. It shall be done. Oh, this has gone well. It shall be done.
Oh boy.
No quarter shall be given.
As you say. As you say.
Corpses.
It is begun.
Corpses. Everybody's favy.
It shall be done.
And oh wow. Whoa! The enchantment guy? You're telling me he took out all these? This is nuts.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Dang.
Enchantment?
Oh, you got them sweet heals. Just in case I need them. Yeah, never know. Yeah, never do know. Dang. That's crazy. Good job, kid. Taking its time. Oh, they would. Alright. That's what I want. Alright. Seems to be one clear path.
It shall be done. As you say.
Oh, they're all alphas. How can you all be alphas? This isn't Teen Wolf. Wow, okay.
Off I go.
Okay, done with you now.
As you wish.
That was dumb. Oh, you're kidding me. Did seriously just crash? Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, this game. Try this again.
I shall do it.
Go on.
It is done.
That's better.
Don't give them the advantage. Best be wary.
It shall be done.
All right. Here you go, bud. Oh, there's so many on the other side of this door. Alright.
The Darkspawn have sensed us.
My magic will make short work of them.
Careful!
I shall do it.
Down you go. Go down. A bit more dying, please.
Enough.
Come, let us end this. Most excellent.
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
As you say.
We got a Healy out of it.
It is begun.
Are you kidding me? I went the wrong way. Balls. Okay.
We must strike.
No way.
Oh no, you don't! As you wish. What a great Let me! Maker!
I shall have to be more careful in future.
Dang. That was close.
As you say. I shall do it.
Praise be to Heelys. Alright.
As you say.
Darkspawn.
Come on now.
This is annoying.
Get off. More blade.
It shall be done. It is begun.
Anon Esam Kyun!
Oh, look at all those Heelys. What enemy is still up there?
It is begun.
Weird. I do not care for gems. Is this it? Is this the final battle? Looks it. That didn't go well. Not for him.
Away with you!
It is begun.
What's the Arl? Bunch of buff, shirtless mages. Classic.
Now we do battle!
I like how like this is the remainder of the fight. It's just sitting over there.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, come on, man. What are you doing? I gotta find this fucking dragon. Oh, this one's over there.
Now you see what a true mage can do.
Back! Careful!
Alistair! Dang! Oh, he got the finishing move on it. That was good. Did we do it?
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come.
I'm not sure.
But the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
Suppose they'll show us.
Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
What is the cost? $225 plus tax.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the Archdemon and killed it remains with us still, an inspiration to all she saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
Chiefly.
Grey Warden, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon you might request of Ferelden's queen?
What do we want? Riches and a title? That Hal pay for what they did? Hal's dead, so I don't see who's going to pay for that. I guess the family. The sacrifices of the Wardens should not be forgotten again. Probably will in time. Should we get the riches and title? Serve a little bit of happiness. Trim my beard. You don't know. This is literally the end of the game. Let's bring it home. I forgot they all wear chokers. Alright, we're going with money. Money and a title. That way we can be taken care of while we do things that we need to be doing.
My father's Tairnir in Quarren stands empty, as does his estate, and I gladly pass both on to you. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Do we want to travel, or stick with the Grey Wardens for a bit? Darkspawn need our help. These people looking up at me. What's up, puppy? What does Al want? Al didn't say anything. Al said he wanted to stay being a Grey Warden last time we talked to him. The Darkspawn are a threat. Okay, let's attack the Darkspawn. Clean up.
I am certain they will be relieved to know your intentions. There is a group of eager Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
So I guess this is the time to make like the final conversation.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? I was so scared that I might lose you. But here you are. And here I am. Not bad, right? I guess Morrigan was telling the truth after all. About the ritual. The rest of the Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet from Orlais. But they've already sent questions. What should I tell them?
Tell them the truth. Why not?
That a Maleficar saved you and then ran off to have my demon baby? That has a certain ring to it, right?
Why not?
No, I suppose I'll just keep that to myself. I can shrug and look stupid. It's a talent. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
Probably the goal.
I'm just concerned about what that ritual is going to cost eventually. At any rate, I can't wait to be alone with you. These formal affairs drive me insane.
What's the plans?
You said you're staying with the Grey Wardens, so am I. I guess we'll be seeing more of each other. And quite frankly, I can't think of anything better than that. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Look at that. They got their happy ending.
So here we are. The conquering heroine has won the day, and now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
Not going anywhere.
But I may be, I'm afraid. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. You should know. I'm thinking of going back to Orlais for a while, to find Marjolaine. I don't know how long I'll be gone.
Can you help?
No. This is something I need to do on my own. Perhaps we will see each other when I return. I look forward to it. Until then, be well. May the Maker watch over you.
Let's find everyone else.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
Right. They could have come up with a better name. It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
Oh, now the other nations are going to think blights are easy.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
Nice.
She seems willing to consider the idea of improving the lot of mages in Ferelden, and I am committing to seeing that happen if I can. I understand you will be leaving. I wish you good fortune on your journeys, wherever they may take you. If we do not see each other again, live well, Warden, and thank you.
That's good. Oh. Why can't I talk to the dog?
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Aw, look at you, you're learning.
I would argue, had you not ended a blight, for such an accomplishment there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
Oh, man. Their place sounds like a hoot.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you. And I to you, strangely enough. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt. It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Goodbye, Stefan. Let's get this over with.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Maybe eventually. Well, that pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Well...
very likely. Though if I'm passed out drunk, I may not see you. It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Okay. Did I talk to everyone? I think I did. Just not Morgan, because Morgan's not here.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless.
One sec, bud.
Let me know when you wish to go, then. Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Let's roll.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed the coronation, Anora proved herself to be an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers, and with them the queen saw the capital rebuilt. The army was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce sufficient harvests, and plans were conceived for a university. Despite Nogain being executed in disgrace, Queen Anora insisted on building a monument to her father. Overlooking the Orlesian embassy. The statue was largely ignored, save by Anora herself, who voyaged out to the statue once a year to place a flower at its feet. As the years passed, Anora continued to rebuff the advice of Ferelden's nobility, requesting that she remarry. Though prospective suitors from other nations visit Denerim from time to time, the queen's only comment is that all of them fall far short of the bar she measures them against, that of her father. Your father was terrible. Oh boy. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the chantry until Brother Genitivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with the Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. They were located, however, in the ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. Many made demands to secure the ashes so that the followers could undertake pilgrimages to partake in their healing powers. It's because we didn't kill that dragon. Following numerous failed attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to another haven, but leaving the mountaintop sanctum in ruins. An excavation found no traces of the urn. People began to doubt that the ashes had ever been found, while others claimed the cult of Andraste's followers stole them from the temple. Still, others say that the Maker himself, we all know who that is, removed the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of efforts, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and the first enchanter, Irving, was pleased to declare the circle was safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of city-born elves improved for a time. A food shortage years later forced Queen Anora to come down hard on elven rioters, an act not quickly forgiven and a sign that tensions between elves and humans were far from resolved. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble but served her people well. Arl Eamon returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. That sounds like a great idea. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, the human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Linnea, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would soon turn to her for help to resolve disputes with the human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clan moved to the new land provided to them near Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Linnea's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Haramont found himself in a protracted battle against Belen's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface were met with any success. In time, Haruman's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for his successor began almost immediately. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Some of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west throughout the Frostback Mountains, and she may even have been with a child. As for Eliza's the main characters, companions, they went their separate ways. Alistair was relieved to be away from the court at last, and returned with his love to help rebuild the Grey Wardens. He left her side only briefly to return to Duncan's home and plant a small memorial. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many more of the powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving war bands that preyed upon the land and upon each other. Interesting. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais, or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these tales are yet to be told. Thus is the end. When the Warden sank her blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever, it was not the last that Ferelden would hear of this person, however. Oh, we did it. We did it. Although long and arduous this journey, it was completed. Dragon Age Origins is behind us. We will venture into the second one, completing our Dragon Age journey. Thank you for surviving this alongside me. I got frustrated near the end. Alright, I am off to go take a rest. Bye for now, and thanks for tagging along.